you say that you love me, do you really mean that? I'm not shy, but I think you do. I say that I love you, do I really mean that? I'm not shy, but I think I do. All we do is fight, fight, fight till the nighttime time, and we're sick and tired of it. All you do is whine, whine, whine while I sigh, 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 and we're sick and tired of it. Yeah. Slow it down, take a side, stay for the moment. So
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Spinner Podcast. Welcome back to the Spinner Podcast. This is going to be episode number 42, I believe. I got Lil Banjo here. And before we get into that, I got a few things I need to say. Check out my Function Adams podcast. I just released that on the day of this recording. It was a fun talk. He talks about Chipotle, secrets, and secret menu items from there. He talks about Catch Nightclub. He talks about Bravo TV, shit like that. It was a good talk. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram, SKBENITG. Fuck American Airlines, Fall Cobra Collective, and Spinner Tracks down below. Those are my other ventures, I guess you could say. And to introduce my guest, I got Lil Banjo here, straight from Island Park, coming off his Broken Strings EP and coming off his Ompa video and his single Nervous that he just released the other day. So, how you doing, my man?
Doing good.
Doing good? Yeah. So, how was life for you, man? Island Park, that's Island Park, right?
Yeah.
Island Park, okay. So, how was Island Park? I've never been there. How is it?
Island Park's like a small ass town. It's like everyone knows each other. You know
really?
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, you could get away with a lot of shit in there.
Really? Okay. And like, is it like near the woods and shit, or is it like?
It's mostly like
beachy.
Dirty ass beach.
Dirty ass beach. Okay.
Yeah.
So like, how far is it from Long Beach?
Not even like 5 minutes, something like that.
Oh shit. Okay. God damn. Island Park. So what was like your memories of Island Park growing up?
I don't know, dude. Just I don't know, smoking mad weed.
Smoking mad weed. That's it.
Yeah.
Is it a big weed town?
Not really.
No.
I mean, like only a couple of places. You know what I mean? Like if you go to your friend's studio, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how was high school out there? Did you go to high school in Island Park? Or did you go like outside of there?
Oh, that wasn't high school in Island Park. It's just middle school.
Just middle school? Okay. So then where'd you go to high school at?
I went to Long Beach.
Long Beach. How was Long Beach High, man?
That shit was like, that defined me.
Really?
Like, you know what I mean? Like it changed me a lot. But like, I met like good connections. So,
okay.
And I still talk to people that like I've been friends with since like 9th grade.
Okay. So it was a lit time or was it a piece of shit time? Like was it a?
It was like
worth
half
it?
and half.
Half and half.
Like,
okay. Yeah. Cause like, what do you think is like the good parts? Because everyone says like the social parts about are the great parts about high school, and then like the academic side is like the shitty part about high school. Like, did you feel that too, or is it you're just like fuck, like both of them sucked and like both of them were okay, or what's up?
I don't know. Like, I just did whatever just to get by.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Gotcha. So you did karate though.
Yeah.
Growing up, when did you start doing karate?
I was used to hang out with this kid that used to live next door to me.
Mm-hmm.
And one night we were hanging out and he needed to go to a class. And I was like, oh, where can I come? And he was like, yeah, sure. So his mom drove us to his class. And I was like, I was watching him like do karate. And I was like, oh. And I was like doing it myself on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, just come join. And then long story short, I started doing it. And then I got mad into it. And then I started going like out of the state to go, to go
spar.
like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I went to like Vegas, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, everywhere, like Queens, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really out of state, but like,
yeah.
Where else? Oh, Fresno.
Fresno, California?
Yeah.
Shit. So would they fly you out to go? They would fly you out to go and compete.
Like no, we would have to like get our own tickets and shit, but like they would like we go as a team. So.
Okay, gotcha. And what ages like were you doing this from?
Well, I started going out of state when I was like 15, 16 around there. But like, I don't know. It got like mad boring because a lot of people took it too seriously.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously like a serious sport, but like people just take it way too serious. Like you wear your whole karate gi before you even like leave the airport. Like.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
god, that's
That's so
fucking
extra,
stupid,
like-
man. No, I feel that because like I would go to the airport and I'd see like AAU basketball teams. They have their fucking jumpsuit on, like you know the shit they wear before they rip it off and then their jerseys
Yeah.
under. Yeah, it's like that. So I guess it's the same thing with the fucking karate thing.
Yeah, and it's like whenever you go, like if you go out with like your karate team or like another karate school, like just for dinner, because like people are like mad close like that. Like all they do was talk about karate. Like come on, like
Dude.
you got nothing else better to say?
No, yeah. So I watched an episode of The Office and like Jim. You've watched The Office?
I love The Office.
Jim's house party, and then like Oscar and there's like for some reason one of the scenes that like I always remember. I think it was Oscar and Kevin. They were just talking about paper, and Jim goes up to him and he's like, "Stop talking about paper. We're not at work." It's like the same thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whenever I have like get-togethers with my coworkers, I'm like, no talking about work. Let's not talk about work. We don't need to talk about clothes. We don't need to talk about shoes. We don't need to talk about the managers or ringing or fucking the fitting rooms. Nothing like that, you know? So what belt did you get to?
Just like the belt right before black, and then like you know what I mean. I just quit after that because like my mom got me mad. Like she was like, I want you to have this as your career and like be a teacher, and I was like, nah.
Karate teacher's not
Nah.
the move, go.
And I was like, I can't deal with these kids.
Yeah, no, not at all. Did you ever have to teach kids?
Yeah, I did it a couple of times, like when I was really into it, and then some kids were like too lazy, and like the parents were there, and I was like, I don't know what to say. I don't want to be rude, you know?
Like they're trash as hell as...
Yeah, like stop fucking doing that.
Yeah, no. I used to be like a swim instructor. Like this is my first job. I was like 16, 17. And there would be like these little kids and they wouldn't be able to swim. And it's like, it is a hard thing to say like, because we're the ones that are going to be passing to the next level or not. And we obviously can't pass a kid who's not ready yet because then they'll fucking drown. So like... So like having to write these report cards and see these parents get all pissed off that their kid didn't pass, and I'm like, look, there is a double-sided mirror. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The double-sided mirror, and the fucking you can clearly see your kid cannot fucking go underwater, cannot float on their back. Like, is it like they need more practice? You know. So how much did you practice? How much did you practice a week?
At one point, I used to do it like twice, and each time I did it a day, it was like 4 hours, and it's like so basically 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day of fucking training.
Yeah. Before there was like a big nationals championship. That's like one of the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
And if like you win, you get to like go to Japan, and like you get like nominated to go into the Olympics and shit.
Oh fuck.
Like my plan was to go to Olympics 2020, and I was like 2 years in it, I'm like, actually nah, because it's like 4 years of training just for me to lose in like 3 minutes. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy though. So wait, so what was the thing you learned the most about
Like just being
karate?
humble.
Humble.
Yeah,
Okay.
it like shapes your personality a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a positive thing, but some people just take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Like I know someone that like sparred with iron, not like on the brass knuckles inside their glove, and it's like you look so like.
To cheat to win, pretty
yeah.
much. Wow, what the fuck?
And I was like, wow.
That's fucked up. And then like, is it true with the discipline thing?
Yeah, they do discipline a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you talk back or just like don't do the drill good enough, you have to do even more like workouts, you know. So it's like, and the whole team has to do it too. So.
God damn. But at least now, if anybody runs up on Lil Banjo, like you're getting, he's got multiple ways. He can strike you with his hand. He can hit you, or his fist. He can fucking kick the shit out of you. Like, you know, I don't know what else. Like, take you down. Is there takedowns in karate or no takedowns? Is it all just like stand up type of thing?
It's just like touching, like quick touches, like to sweep you, you know.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, he will sweep you. You will go down. You'll be fucking knocked out. All right. It's crazy because this guy doesn't even talk about that shit in his songs, which is insane. So when you were like on your downward trajectory in karate, did music come like, was there a time where it was kind of like karate or music for you that you wanted to pursue? Is it tough to balance both?
It was starting to just, because at the time I was just going to school still.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like, you know, living on my own. And like, you know, I left my crib. And I'm working just a lot on just music, you know what I mean? Like every day.
Every day? Okay.
And then, yeah.
How was living alone? I mean, I live alone now too, so.
Well, I'm living with my, like, downstairs in my friend's crib at the moment. And like, I don't gotta, like, pay rent like that because I'm like, I told them about like, my plan. And like, me and my friend are gonna move to Arizona. And like, yeah. Like,
when first of all?
January we're planning to go.
this upcoming January. So thank God I got you in now.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. And why Arizona? I know it's a beautiful place. I know that.
I feel it's mad like cheap. It's like $1,000 a month for rent. I have some bread saved up to go. I think one of the reasons too, like my friend's going. Like I looked it up today. I don't know if it is the reason or not, but Tucson, Arizona, or Tucson, that's where Peep died, and like that's his main like role model. So I guess maybe that's another reason. Like, but I looked at it and I was like, low key, you know.
Yeah, it's fire.
But it's fire because I know some girls there too.
Okay, there
And,
you
like,
go.
I have a high school there that people know about me, and like.
There's a high school out there that we have that fans of you
Yeah.
go to. Wow, shit. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, is the majority of your fan base online, which means, like, it would be spread out all over the place? Like, you have people from all over the country, or is it more local?
Yeah, I have a couple, like, I interact with a lot of them, you know what I mean? Like, most of them just, like, you know, most of them are, like, kids from, like, Island Park, Oceanside. Like, people know me around, you know? Carl Place, people know about me, stuff like that.
Yeah.
My friends put me on to mad people, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I have kids like run up to me and like take pictures of me.
Shit, that's crazy. So, when was the first time somebody like recognized you in public? It's only happened to me like twice. It's weird. How did that go?
It was at a carnival in Island Park, San Gennaro, and then when I was going, I went with a girl, so I was like, you know what's up. And then I pulled up, and they're like, oh, Lil Banjo, blah, blah. And they were like putting their phone in front of my face, and the girl was looking at me, and I was like, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I saw Joji was like, have you ever seen this? Nicole? He's like, I don't like when people like come up to me, but unless a girl is with me, then totally, like, please come up to me. Like, that's like, I need to like
that,
flex, you know? Were you like the same way on that?
Yeah, totally. I was like, shit, I gotta get it scheduled for like every bitch for like a week.
Right.
And then, but yeah, man, I didn't even get any pussy that night, so.
Damn. All right, P. How's Island Park women, man? Are they like,
Oh my God.
are they Dusty Depot, or are they crazy like a fucking swamp, dude?
A lot of them are just to themselves, you know what I mean? And like you get like the quiet ones that are freaky as shit. But there's nothing special about Island Park girls.
Okay, nothing crazy. Damn. Well, that's all you guys. I don't even know where Island Park. Well, I kind of now know where Island Park is, but anyways, so for your music, man, like what made you want to get into? How long you been doing it, and how long? What made you want to take the step in to do it?
I've been doing it for like 2 years. I started doing it like my friend was doing SoundCloud, and his shit was ass, but like we just did it just to chill, so we could all like just chill out. And then one night he was like, he played a song, he got out, and he was like, "Yo, how's it sound?" And then we were like, "That shit is ass." And he was like, "You could do better." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I went in and then did some funny shit, and it got like 1,000 plays like overnight.
And
I
that was
like,
your first song?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, weird." And then people were like laughing, like it was ass. It was terrible. Like I deleted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, people were like, "You should like do it actually." And then I got into it, and like I was mad cocky with shitty ass music, and that's like a lot of people. You know? Like they don't, I don't know. Like for me, like I started realizing I need like confidence booster. Like I surrounded myself with certain people, and then now I'm like, the music I'm doing is like I'm starting to understand it more. You know, like way more in depth.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, no. So you were, when you started, when we were talking before about these goofballs that are hitting me up, like you would be like, I'm not saying you'd be hitting me up, but like you had like the quality music like these guys did.
Yeah.
So like what made it change? Like what was the song that like, or the recording session or whatever that made it flip?
I think after I dropped a song with Fright.
It's right.
Yeah, I think I understood. Like people started like, it was like did a lot of views on like everywhere, but everyone loved it. I think it was just the main fact that like, it just looks good to have someone like big on a song. Yeah. Like you don't really hear the mixing bad until after a couple of times, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this just shit was so mixed like poorly, you know.
You could always remix. Have you ever tried to do
yeah, I tried like to redo it, but I don't have the stems, so it's like I have to re-record the whole thing.
Oh shit. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, but there's with you can get away with like, I'm gonna call it like the more like amateur sound, like the mix is, but I think you can get away with it just because your whole aesthetic, you're a little bit more like on the raw side of things, whereas some artists I have on here, like the guy I had, like today, they dropped today, Function Adams, he could not get away with like a mix like that. He needs like a very professional mix, which he has. Like he got that professional mix, but I think you could get away with it. Like guys like X, I think is a good example, like someone who could get away with like a bad, like not a bad mix, but one that's like, you know, purposely distorted. I mean, that's what he got kind of big on at first. Do you feel that too, or do you like to play around with that kind of vibe?
Yeah, I like to do like a bunch of shit. Like I'm working on an album right now, like the first one, like, and then like I have like mad genres in it, like EDM. I have Ronnie J on it.
Ronnie J?
Yeah, Mally Raw.
Shit, Ronnie J is on the damn thing?
Yeah, like he just produced it though. He was.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I got Max the Demon. He's from Brooklyn.
You got Max the Demon?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yo, this is fucking crazy, dude. What the hell? That I gotta say, we've always been saying like, I'm like, I don't want to put this, but that white boy is fucking crazy.
Yeah, no,
man.
his voice is deep as shit.
It's insane, and he's a phenomenal fucking rapper.
Yeah,
his music is so hard. Double backing, like that's like,
facts.
That song is
that makes
great.
me want to turn Crip. That
song. No, that's the thing. Like, dang, that whole group of them, like, this was like no cap. This was like the Crips year.
Yeah,
like,
Pop Smoke.
22
G's. I don't know. I don't really.
And then Fivio Foreign, like, bro, and Max the Demon. Yeah, Blueface. Fuck, dude. Insane. Like because the Blood's been taken. I'm sorry to Crip artists, but the Bloods have been having the big artists have been coming out with I mean, it's just facts.
Yeah.
6ix9ine, Trippie Redd, like YG, like. Those are big artists. Those are the ones that are coming out. They're Crip.
Yeah.
I mean, not Crip. They're Blood.
Oh,
my bad.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to get fucking shot here. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. So how did you get Max? How did you get in contact with Max the Demon?
I just DM'd him. Mm-hmm. Like, I found him on WorldStar, and I was like, oh, this makes it hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to DM him. So I texted him. Within like 20 minutes, he texted back, and I was like, he's like, yeah, what's your budget? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I told him what's up, and he told me what's up, and then he was like, I'll send you right now. So I sent him an open, and then he sent me an open also, so we have two.
Oh, shit, so you can flip-flop it. Cool. Yeah. So with a song like his, how did you approach, like, recording, like, for a song with him? Because he's obviously rapping, he's not singing, right, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And because I've always been, like, you're more for me on the singing side than the rapping side. Although you can rap, from what I've heard, you just put out more songs. It seems like singing. So what for like a Max the Demon? Like, how do you approach that?
It was mad hard to write lyrics for it. You know what I mean? Like I had to listen to mad like drill rap to like try and like think of lyrics because like you can't just put anything. You know?
Yeah. No.
Can't say nigger. People get so tight about that.
Yeah.
Like I had a video. I did heroin in it, but I didn't do it though. You know what I mean? So
you were acting as if you were a psycho that did heroin. Okay.
People were like, "Oh, this guy said nigga, what the fuck, bro?" And then I was like, and then people were commenting on my comment section. They were like, "You're mad because like he said nigga, but now he's not doing he's doing heroin." And I was like,
"That's crazy, man! Jesus Christ!" So wait, what song was that one
on? Paranoia Part 2.
Paranoia Part 2. Shit. God damn. So, all right. So we want to put a disclaimer. You're not a heroin addict, nothing like that. No. So like, why that? Like, what kind of character were you were you going for like a character in that video? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I was like inspired by the Basketball Diaries.
Okay.
And like that was really like I fuck with that movie heavy, and also like I was like. It would just look fire to reenact, like, you know, redo or remake it.
That's crazy. No, I mean, here's the thing. I've seen one of Zilla Kami's videos and Seal Smooth.
Those are fire.
Those are crazy, but there was a guy who legit was injecting heroin.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Like, okay, like, that might be a little bit too far, because I don't like seeing needles to begin. I know he blurred out the needle, but I don't like seeing needles to begin with.
Yeah.
But, like, see, like, in this case, though, like, I think it's a very interesting ad, but it's, like, a necessary ad. Did you actually inject it in, or was it just, like...
Nah, I just put it, like... He made it, like, the camera angle look good, so it was, like... You didn't even see me, like, it was just over me, so it didn't even touch me.
Shit, okay, thank God. God damn, bro. No, because heroin's a huge... Like, where I'm from in Maryland, it's, like, that's the number one, like, bad drug.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we have billboards, not billboards, signs all up in my town about the heroin count, about people who've OD'd and people who have actually died from OD. And it's like it's crazy because like if you look at my town where I'm from, you're like, what the fuck? Like this is a place with a heroin problem. Like there's just some like deep alley, I think, like thing with it. I think it's probably like the farmers and shit that are into it more. Yeah. So what about your so what's your favorite like 3 songs? What songs of yours, you have about like what, a dozen to 15 songs out, something like that. So what are your favorite like 3 you want to speak on?
Nervous, definitely the newest one. Second one, I guess I Miss You Just Part 3. That was pretty fire.
Okay.
I don't even know. I don't remember how I got that beat, but I think I just and another one.
The Part 3, that's the one with like the slowdown at the end, right? Or like the okay, yeah. And
then I don't know. A lot of unreleased I have.
Okay, gotcha. So the best is yet to come. So wait, what is with this Jess series, a 3-part series, dude? This is a trilogy of sayings here. Okay, so take me through this. Part 1. Okay, the title to me means that this person's distant from you, but that might not be the case. So what was up with Part 1?
All right, so let me tell you about the whole Miss You Just Part thing. So it was a girl, right? She DM'd me. She's like, "Oh, I fuck with your music heavy," and I was like, "Oh, word, good looks," and blah blah blah. And then I looked at Instagram. And I was like, "Oh, word."
Pretty fire.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, say that." And then and then I was like, "Oh, where you from?" Blah, blah, blah. And then she told me she's from Connecticut. She came to New York for a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, what's the links?" Long story short, we were talking for mad long.
Yeah.
And I was catching the feelings, and I was like, "Damn, fuck it." And then I was doing my thing, and then she was like, "Oh, let's link sometime," and I was like, "Shit, bet." And I was like, she lives in Connecticut. That's mad far.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't have a job at the time. So I literally, from this bitch, I got my first job just to save up checks to take an Uber to see her. Isn't that crazy?
Yo, that's fucking insane.
It gets crazier after this.
I mean, but here's the thing though, like, it couldn't have been that expensive. How much was this Uber?
Dude, like, it was $100.
$100
just to go there.
Just to go. So 2 ways it would have been like a $200 Uber. We're talking here, but you obviously want to go out to dinner and shit that.
No,
so you were saving like
crib.
So
okay, too much money.
Like $200-$300 you had to save up. That's like, honestly, that's realistically like 6 shifts. Like 5, 6 shifts.
I saved like 2 paychecks. You know what I'm saying? And like I had like $350 something like that. And that's when I got paid like shitty. And then now I got like bread. And then I went to her. You know what I'm saying? She brought a friend. I was like, damn. Like, she brings a guy here, too, when I'm, like, chilling.
Oh, it was like, a guy?
Yeah.
Was he gay?
No.
Oh,
no,
shit.
Just not a guy. It's a girl.
Yeah, right.
Wait. All right, now I'm confusing myself.
Yeah.
So, no, she brings her friend, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then...
The friend's a dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to, like, you know...
Yeah.
What the fuck? And, like...
Yeah. You were always Connecticut.
I was like, damn. So, I was, like, bummed. I was just watching American Horror Story in the, like, living room. Yeah. And then she kicks him out, basically. And then, yo, this bitch... I don't even care if she watches this shit. I don't like her. So this bitch like talks to me and then like we start hooking up and shit and doing our thing and then you know.
Okay, and then
you know.
So that when Part 1 came out after that, or was it before that?
That was. I totally forgot actually. No, I think that was. Literally, I made that song after I left that house, and I was just like talking about it, and then cause all she did was talk about her ex. He went to the Marines and shit. So, bro, this is where the crazy shit happens. We're talking for mad long. You know, I think it's mad good. We talk on the phone for like 2-3 months straight.
Yeah.
Every night, dude. Like, shit was OD. And like,
and you only see her the one time.
Yeah. And then I was like, damn, like this is like 300 every time I have to see you. Like, this shit is not really that worth it. Like,
yeah, no.
And I was like, but I was just kept it alive because I was a simp. And I was like, you know, I told her, I was like, well, let's chill. And then one night, she was like, oh, yeah, come over tomorrow. I was like, bet. So that next day, I didn't have work. Actually, I had college. So I was like, fuck college. I'm trying to get pussy. So I went.
Yeah, I've been there, bro. Been there.
And then I was like, so I went to I took a bus straight to Roosevelt Field from Island Park instead of like transferring. So then after that, I was like, all right, weird. So I went to Roosevelt. This girl from Hempstead was texting me all of a sudden. She was like, oh, you should come over. We should. I was like, oh, Word, say that. And then I was like, all right. So I took an Uber from the the mall to her house. Right, we go in her room. I'm like, I was like, she's like, nah. I was like, nice. And then I told her, I was like, so what you trying to do? She's like, you want to watch a movie? You know what happens after that. You know? And are you still watching? You know, like, and then I leave, and then I take an Uber from Hempstead straight to Connecticut.
Oh, bro, that's fucking crazy.
No, I was dead. I was talking to the guy, the Uber, and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing in Connecticut for?" I was like, "He's meeting up a girl." He was like, "Nice." Yeah. So I was like hitting my jewel in the back. Yeah. And then, I don't jewel everyone like that anymore. Yeah. I had my jewel. He was like, "Oh, you got a jewel." He pulls it out. I was like, "Oh, wait."
Yo, that's crazy.
I ran out of pods, and I was like, "Shit, do you think if we pull over real quick, I'll give you extra money?" Like, he's like, "No, you know what?" And then he pulls out a pack of pods. I was like, "Yo, pods, bro, that's crazy." Yeah. And then I was like, he was like, "It's all good." And he's like, "You gonna tip me?" I was like, "Alright, you know, like, I'll tip you." So I gave him like $5, $10, or whatever. And then he was like, "Good luck," you know, like, killing it. I told him about my music. He was like, "Oh, weird. I know a guy who like." My brother's friend is like Justin Timberlake's manager, so I was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "You know, I could probably put you on, you know." And I was like, "Oh, this guy wants a big tip, right?" Yeah. And I was like, "This guy's low key bullshit." So I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Yeah." I gave him my number. Yeah. Just like he never texted me back.
That's probably for the better.
Cause I only tipped him like $10, and he's like, "This guy made me drive him all the way to Connecticut. $10. Yikes."
Yeah, but he's still getting paid by Uber, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And then basically, I go there. The vibe is like, I feel it's like, it's not even good. You know what I mean? I feel like something's off. Long story short, you know, do our thing again. Yeah. And then I leave. And then before I leave the house, she says, yeah. she's going to watch this and be like, "Yo, this nigga's capping." Like, but, she fucking tells me some shit, and she's like, "Oh, my boyfriend's coming back from the Marines, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What, you want me to..." And she was like, "Yeah, we can't talk anymore." And I was like, "Oh, man, weird." So,
dude, here's the thing, though. She's giving you a get-out free card right there.
Yeah, and
she's giving you a get-out free card. So, dude,
I
kind of appreciate that shit, like, nowadays, if I'm being honest.
And then I told her, I was like, "Oh, damn. All right." So I went home. That was like a sad $100 drive home. And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And then like I really spent like almost $500 on you twice. And then
for two pipes and a movie.
Yeah, for real. And
did she at least feed you?
Oh yeah, no. She made cake, and I was like,
"Oh, nice."
Yeah, I was like,
"Okay, that's a $10 value."
Thanks.
Okay. Wait, was it chocolate cake or was it vanilla cake?
It was like just birthday cake.
So it was like vanilla cake. That's
it was like funfetti.
Yeah. Oh god.
Right?
Ratchet ass. Whammon. Jess, we all know your name. So look, if you're gonna do this, at least go get a chocolate cake or go get an ice cream cake. I'm sure you like. I don't like ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't really have it unless I have my lactate pills. But you know, get them an ice cream cake. You like Oreos?
Yeah.
Or do you
Oreos.
like? Okay, yeah, they're Snickers.
Yeah, I'm allergic, so. I can't.
Oh shit! So you can't have peanuts.
No. I mean, if I'm feeling wild, I'll eat it.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Crazy, bro. I'll talk about that soon. Oh, fuck, bro. This is getting crazy quick. Okay, so.
So, after that, right? She tells me all this. I make "I Miss You, Jess," and I drop it, right?
The first one?
Yeah. Okay. And then she doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right. I was like going through shit, and I was like, fuck college, fuck all this shit. And like, I was just like going, like, I was just, didn't know what to do. Yeah. So I was like, bro, fuck it. So I was like, stopped talking to girls like that.
Yeah. You went celibate.
Yeah.
You went volcel. Shit, dude. Voluntary celibacy, that's what that means. Oh, shit.
And then, long story short, my friend was like, "Yo, you want to chill?" I was like, "All right." And this is when I was still living with my parents and, like, my brother. And he comes over. He brings his bong. And I was like, "Oh, we can't do this in my house. You're bugging." He's like, "All right." So we go in this car. We smoke. Yeah. I'm high as shit. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't want to get caught by my parents. So they're both chilling in my dad's room. So I was like, all right. So we go in my room. We pull up a beat. And I'm like, "Oh, weird, yeah." So it was a sample off YouTube, and I was just like, "Oh, wait, free nonprofit?
Yeah,
let me get that." And then we took it, and it was a guy's voice on it. That's like what got a lot of people addicted to it. Right. So, and long story short, it turned out good. You know?
It was part 2, right?
Yeah.
This is part 2. Okay.
And then I was like, he mixed it all for me, and I was like, "Yo, this is so fire!" Like, it'd be rude not to.
Your friend did, or the?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like the one we're going to Arizona with. I'm going to Arizona.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Nice.
We did that. He did the song, and I was like, "Yo, Chopping it right now. So my other friend pulls up, and he was like, bro, I got a card. I was like, pull up. And then he comes, and then blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so let me start my timer. All right. I'll take my birth control at this time. I'm just joking. Fuck birth control. No. Women, stay on your birth control. It's great. It's great. It helps us out. Anyways, okay, go ahead. Jess, after part 2.
So, and then he was, we all come through, and I drop it the same night, right?
Yeah.
I'm high as fuck. And then, mad people start reposting on the Snapchat, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting famous. And then, like, overnight, it, like, went to, like, 300. And I was like, oh, nice. Bon appetit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I fucking... What did I do that? Oh, so basically, she heard the second one. So then she listened to the first one. She DM'd me the next day, and she's like, oh, I listened to both of those. It was so fire. And I was like, I know. Like, you know. And then...
Short my dick some more. Not physically this time.
Yeah. Like, shit. That was mad expensive pussy. And then the craziest part happens. I eventually, like... 2 months, 3 months go by. I'm doing more music videos. My songs are getting better.
Yeah.
My views are doing better.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I should do like videos for like old songs that I fuck with. So the Messages Part 2, I was like, bro, like you want to do a video? Hit my boy Ryan from Hicksville.
Yeah.
Mad nice. He worked with Wu-Tang Clan's producer.
Really?
Yeah, but
okay.
like that guy was like a scrub. So like, we worked mad videos together. What was I gonna say? Shit.
So you went to do this video, and you're going for old songs.
Oh yeah, wait. So I told him, I was like, yo, let's do this video, blah, 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 and let's get Jess in it.
Oh, dude, that was her.
Yeah.
Okay, because it said, I remember at the beginning, it said featuring Jess.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe it's like an actor.
No, it was for
Maybe
real.
it's another person. No, it was like, actually, she came to Connecticut. Or did you go up to
me, Ryan drove us. And it was me and my other friend, like who he was my producer.
Yeah.
And then basically we all dressed up in suits, you know. I dressed up Flea, you know.
Yeah, the wedding shit.
I bought this bitch a dress, right?
You bought the dress for her?
Yeah, at Marshalls though, you know. I'm not going crazy.
yeah. As long as it was like a white dress, right?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I didn't even buy it. I just like beat it. I was like, no, I'm kidding. No, I bought it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she put it on. We got there. We rolled 6 fucking splits, bro.
6? Okay. And they were all those are the ones in the video, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Yes.
And then dude, I was so high that day. Like, you saw it in my eyes.
You saw in your eyes, like you were like a little bit dazed, but I think you had to be.
Yeah.
For that video, for what you were going for.
And then she got in the video. We went to this private spot in Connecticut.
It
was like, I guess like, what's that? Points Lookout, but like Connecticut version.
Okay.
You know? And then. It was fire, and like it came out all good. Everyone was vibing, everyone was high as shit.
Yeah.
And and then she had hickey on her neck. I was like, damn. And my video guy was like,
shit, bro. Did you like shoot angles? Because I didn't notice it. Did you shoot angles where it wasn't visible, or did you put makeup over it or something, or like?
I think she tried putting makeup, but I don't know. It just faded away. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd say there's 2 rules I have with women that they cannot do to me. A, they cannot give me hickeys, and 2, they cannot touch my feet.
Okay? You're not a feet guy?
I do not like feet, dude. I mean, I'm not saying like if they're barefoot, like that's fine, whatever. But like don't like grab my foot. Like the foot to me has different nervous cells. Okay. Like not nervous cells, but like nerves.
So like you're ticklish.
Yes. It's
so
like
if they like licked your heel,
right.
You know.
So if you were to touch my hand is like it just doesn't feel tingly. It doesn't feel like light and ticklish. You touch my feet, bro. Them shits are not like this is touching shit all the time. Like, I'm touching shit all the time, you know, with my hands. But with my feet, I'm not touching shit like that. Just the only thing they know is my socks and like maybe the sand if I go to the beach and like shoes. My Birkenstocks. I'm not usually barefoot that often. I guess the shower, the water, tile. That's about it. I mean, like that's all I'm barefoot for. So yeah, don't do that thing. So okay, so that was part 2. And was part 3? I'm guessing was or was not out at this time.
It was out, but it wasn't supposed to be part 3. Like I was just making songs like that, you know, like every night, and like that one just I liked, and I was like, weird. I was thinking about like naming it something else, but I was like, I can't think of anything. Yeah. And like the part 2 was still doing good, so I was like, you know what? Let me just make the trilogy. And then it happened, and then I was like, people were fucking with it because the beats like, I don't know, like something like you don't really hear a lot.
It's a little distorted, yeah.
But yeah.
And then, do you have to get if you did a part 4? Would you have to go by the woman herself, and would she have to approve a part 4?
Nah.
Or is it no more for this trilogy? It's done.
I think I did too much too quick. I mean, if I get big, I'll do one and I'll feature like someone really big, maybe Drake. That'd be crazy.
Oh
right?
my God! Imagine Drake like telling about his baby mama.
Yeah, or like Kanye or Lil Wayne, something like that. That'd be like crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Oh, you know who'd be good for that? PND.
PND.
Party Next Door.
Oh, word. Yeah.
I think Party Next Door weekend. Like, especially for the vibe you're going for. If X was still alive, he'd be good on that. I mean, there's...
Yo, I would do one with Daniel Caesar.
Caesar.
He's so fire, bro.
He's sick, yeah.
And he shows mad love to the Philippines all the time.
Really?
You know?
Interesting. He's not Filipino, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like, I'm Filipino, so it's like,
yeah.
That's love.
Yeah, you been out to Philippines? No.
Nah, I want to go out there so bad one day and like just donate to mad families, you know?
Yeah, okay. So you have like, it's crazy. Like people might look at you and be like, nah, this guy's like just doing, you know, he's just doing his thing, you know, he doesn't get, like, you genuinely care about that type of shit. Like,
yeah.
You're not trying to be like in this new world order bullshit, you know?
I mean, like, I'll, like, if I get like a voice, I'm gonna use it right, you know?
Okay, interesting.
Like, no corny shit though.
Yeah. You're not gonna be like, who's mad corny right now?
Like,
Chance the Rapper's mad corny. I'm gonna be honest with you, his last project was garbage, bro. Garbage. Are you... Someone who's seen, okay, if you have made good music in the past, I think you should be able to recognize when you've made bad music and not be able to put it out. And I'm talking like, unfortunately, a lot of art. Kanye's done it before. Yeezus was bad. Cuddy's done it before. Sweet Bullet to Heaven to me wasn't very good. But fucking Jesus, Chance, come on. This is his first album and your first project in what, 3 years, 4 years? And you put that fucking egg out? God damn, bro. That was a fucking... He took his career and just took a fucking shit on it. He took a shit on his own face. His face kind of looks like a turd, though, to be honest with you. I feel bad for him. He's got, like, wide eyes and a big ass, like, a big wide nose. Like, he's just got a wide face. Feel bad for the guy. Anyway, so that's dope, though, that you're going, like, doing charitable causes. Are you going to be like Drake's video? Which one was that?
Plan.
God's Plan video where you're going around the Philippines?
If I had the money, I would, you know? Mm-hmm. But...
That's crazy. So, fuck it, man. Let's talk about, since we're talking about, let's talk about Vegas. I to be honest with you, Arizona I can see with you. Vegas is like, I think of like Floyd Mayweather. Like I think of like people wearing like glamorous shit, you know. You in the suit for the video. Now that's Vegas to me. That could be pretty Vegas. Yeah. Like Vegas after a night out, like, you know, you had the top button unbuttoned and you're fucking walking through like that. So what about, so how was Vegas? Like, what do you like about Vegas? You're going to be closer if you go to Arizona, so you'll be able to go more probably. Yeah.
There was like mad like crackheads on the street. That was like pretty entertaining. Like, not like to see it, but like just experience it, like look at it. And just like, there's mad crazy ass people on the strip. Just like, mad half naked girls, like they pay you, like you gotta pay them to take pictures. There's mad like signs.
Haven't they just like discovered OnlyFans at this point? Like all them girls, like for real, like can't you just like go on OnlyFans or like a cam website? Like Jesus Christ, you make way more money and consistently.
Bro, so many people try to sell me weed on the strip, and I'm like, yo, I only got 5 on me. Trying to do, and he's like, yeah, I'm trying to leave. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah
damn. So you've seen like the big guitar shit, the big you've seen that, and damn,
it's hot as shit there.
It is.
Like as soon as you get out of the airport, it's like so hot.
Fuck, how many times you been out there?
Over 10
times to Vegas. Damn. So how often are you going? Because you said you were traveling from,
I used to go a lot, but now like
every month or so, or how often? 2 months or
like every other like 6 months it happened.
Wow. And how long? When was the last time you were there? Pretty recently, right? I think.
Like, I think March. I think.
Oh, okay. So you were here this year. You went out there. Damn.
Yeah, we met. Yo, I saw Lil Xan in the lobby. Yeah, it was crazy in the Venetian. And my brother was like, "Oh look!" And then I was like, "Yo."
No mistaking, that's him. You see him, that's him.
Yeah, I saw his face test, and I was like, ugh.
"Yeah, that's him, man." Lil Xan.
He was doing good, dude. But I don't know.
God, man, that Xanarchy was not good. Total Xanarchy was not good. And to me, he hasn't made like exceptional music, so it's like maybe he doesn't recognize that. But god damn it, I was watching a podcast with him. I think it was No Jumper, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to become a host." Lil Xan, become a host, please. Like, I'm serious. And Boom Gang too, become a host or like do something like that because if you want the longevity in your career, man. Actually, I gotta look at the camera. Lil Xan, make sure you get into something other than music too because this wave that you have been a part of, it's falling off quick, falling off fast. So make sure you're okay, man. I don't want to see you not be able to make bread. Okay, you know, you have millions of dollars coming in, and then all of a sudden, no money. That's like the worst nightmare. Yeah, man. Okay, so do you believe in conspiracy theories? I need a good conspiracy theory talk. I've been all amped up about goddamn Hillary Clinton and how I think that dude. I'm not a big Trump fan at all. I'm not a Trump fan at all, actually. But, like, the funniest thing with him, I will say, he's giving me one thing. The lock her up chants are fucking sick, dude. They're amazing. Those are amazing. Like, the motherfucker, like, he's on to something. For that, he's on to something. She needs to be locked up, and so does her goddamn husband, okay? Bill Clinton, you saw that Epstein thing? You didn't know about that? Oh my god! And I can't believe this isn't a bigger story than it actually was. I think it's because we're in the age of Trump, and like people can't stop covering Trump. You know, and sometimes these other stories get swept under the rug. But this is honest to God. Has to be one of the most insane stories I've ever heard. So Jeffrey Epstein is a billionaire, and he made his at least partially. He probably had other ventures, but he made his money because he had a pedophile island. I shit you not. It was an island and there was this facility. I'll show you a picture of it. Where they would bring out very high regarded people to this island. They would fly them on private jets. And Bill Clinton was one of these people. And they would fly out underage girls, fly out underage boys to go out in this like little resort thing or whatever the fuck it was. And they would fucking do their business there. He was bringing out this guy, I think he was from Saudi Arabia. He was like a well-known pedophile. But since he's like in Saudi Arabia, he's like in the kingdom. Like he can't, like they won't kick him out of like the hierarchy. Mm-hmm. So they were bringing these motherfuckers to this island, and the guy, he didn't get like any charges or nothing. Like his charge was a fucking joke. It was like he was on this little resort that was secluded from people. But then he got charged again, and he ended up dying in jail because somebody either killed him or he killed himself. That's what they're trying to figure out. But a pedophile island with all these like high-ranking people. That's the type of shit that goes on, like, behind fucking closed doors, man. Like, this world's fucked up, dude.
Facts.
World's fucked up. I don't know. What conspiracies do you believe in, if any?
I believe in aliens.
Aliens?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think... when you look at the numbers, I just don't see how... I'm saying aliens as, like, extraordinary beings in general. There has to be. There has to be.
Yeah, like this whole
outside.
galaxy, dude, for no reason. Like,
fuck, dude. I mean, there's got to be some stuff out there. Has to be. I hope it doesn't appear in my lifetime, but hopefully I live long. So then that way, like, if I live a long time, I think I'll know I lived a long time if, like, we start communicating with other people and shit. I feel like it can be achieved, like, a little bit sooner than we think, honestly. But I don't think aliens look like what aliens look like. What do you think aliens look like?
I think it's just, like, they're just energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they could literally be in the light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally. That's... Like,
they could be objects, but... I don't know.
How many Lil Banjos do you think are out in the... Not, like, band. How many Lil Banjos are in the galaxies and shit?
Like a separate, like universe type thing?
Yeah, like, how many other of you are there?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We might be having this conversation in, like, a whole, like, another planet, like, right now. In, like, a whole another universe.
It's kind of crazy to think about.
I know.
Wow.
Because they tell, like... Because it's just... We don't realize how big space is. And we don't know how much it goes until... And the telescope right now can only take so many pictures. It can only zoom out so much. And we can only make so much approximations. They're saying, like... There might be, like, 1 million of me, or billions of me out there, and billions of you out there. Let's just hope to God, like, we're the only, like, people out there that are having this conversation right now. Oh, man. There's also the simulation theory. Have you heard that? Where, like, we're in a simulation.
Oh, yeah. No. Low key. Because, like, dude, when I'm sleeping, and I get, like, these deja vu moments, you know what I mean? Like, I dream of, like, the deja vu moments, you know? And I'm like,
in the moments of the past or the moments of the future?
Like the future.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, when I dream something, I'm like, what the fuck? And then like 2 months or 3 months later, like I'm like, yo, I dreamed about this. You know what I mean? And I was like, I know exactly what's gonna happen next. And I'm like, oh shit, that was there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I have deja vu moments, but I never caught them in my dreams. Maybe I gotta pay attention a bit more.
Yeah, like I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I got spooked out in my dream today. Like I fuck my internship, man. You gotta get son of a bitches, bro. I only got fuck them because I was at this fucking I was at Oliver Francis show last night, so I couldn't get it home I couldn't get to sleep till like 3 in. So I was running on 5.5 hours of sleep. I go over to the internship, fuck the internship, blah blah blah.
Fuck it.
So then I get home and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a nap. Because goddamn it, this is my last day of my internship. I went through 3 months of you guys ripping me the fuck off. Fuck Union Square Advertising, okay? That's the advertising agency and Ron Konkama. If you guys are thinking about doing an internship, do not go there. The people there are okay, but the fucking work they give you is stupid, and I feel like a fucking robot when I was doing that. This is the real me, for God's sakes. Damn it. Okay, so anyways, I take this nap, and I'm waking up, and I'm like, before I woke up, what woke me up, I forced myself out of sleep because I was in this garage, not the garage, this driveway in like the middle of fucking nowhere, and there was like a few people with me, and then there was this other person with me, and you know how like some people are like, you can't assume anyone's gender nowadays, like shit like that. Get
offended, dude. I said, "How you doing, sir?" And somebody was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Damn, my bad."
Yeah, no, literally. So some shit like that. This person was like clearly a woman, went into the bathroom, and then like someone said, "You can't assume that." So as soon as this woman got out, forget the woman now. Forget the woman. This fucking man, balding with a bald spot with white hair and a beard, comes up. His name is Steve, and he just comes up and he's like in like all black and he's like this massive fucking ghost. You ever watch Naruto?
Yes.
You are a Naruto fan? When Deidara blew himself up, that fucking cloud that popped up, it was that guy. Like that was like the form this man took, but it wasn't like in this whatever like ghost form.
So
it was
a big man.
This big fucking thing just rose up, and it was just like he said something that's like, "My name is Steve," and like "fuck you" or some shit like that. So we all just bounced, like I don't know, like everyone just bounced. And then it just freaked me the fuck out. Like, I just started having, like, these crazy-ass, like, I don't know if they're hallucinations or some shit. And then I couldn't, like, I woke up, and it fucked me up so much that, you know those, like, big-ass spiders, daddy long-legged spiders? Mm-hmm. There was, like, you know when you, like, blink out a light, you see, like, the light? So that happened to me, I think. And I thought, I kept moving my head, and there was this, like, thing that looked, like, the light thing looked like a spider. And I kept moving my head like this. And then the spider was, like, coming towards me and fell off the wall. And then, like, it went on, I was like, ah, shit! You know, like I'm not really a guy that like wants to be cuffed too much like that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, like it just hasn't been my thing lately. I've just been ending it late. But in that case, I would love to just have like some girl that's been like there and just been like, no, like what the fuck are you on, you stupid fuck, like you know. And then it's like, no, you're okay, and it's like, oh, yeah, it was crazy, man. Fuck, that was my crazy ass dream. I don't know, what was your crazy ass dream?
I don't know. Like I have a lot of crazy ass dreams, but I don't really remember them like that.
Thank God, dude.
No.
Are you gonna start? You should start writing them down because like
dreams, yeah.
There was apparently some person who went out and did dreams and wrote them down after every night, and they started like hallucinating pretty much, like dreaming, but I don't remember what kind of dreaming it was, but like they were like
dreaming?
Lucid dreaming. Literally, that's what it was. Yep, they started lucid dreaming off of that shit. And I'm like, is this true? But I'm scared. I'm scared, bro. I don't like horror movies. Like, I don't like scary shit.
Dude, I believe in ghosts. 100%.
You do? 100%?
100%. Listen, I had like money, like in my drawer, right, one day, and I was like, oh wait, all right, this is like for rent, blah blah blah. And dude, like the next day, it wasn't there. 2 months go by, right? I'm gonna go like do my laundry, my socks and shit. The money's right there with the same rubber band around it, and I'm like, oh weird.
Yeah, at least that ghost like gave you back your money.
Yeah, he was like fucking with me.
I have some fucking fuckers that owe me money still. You know, do people owe you money right now?
I owe some people money.
You're in debt.
But, like, people owe me money, too. But, like, I'm not going to say anything because they'll do favors for me. So, it's like, you know.
Okay. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, most of these people are in Maryland still that owe me money. So, like, I can't
Cash App.
Cash App. Yeah, no, I need to, like... I need to like bust down someone's. Have you ever like you never ran up on somebody's door and been like, "Give me my fucking money"? Like you haven't been like that? No.
I was just like, nah.
You remember Periscope, that app like from a few years ago that like people were using? It was like Instagram Live, but before that, I saw a video of X like 3 years ago. Maybe it was before it blew up. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. Some guy like owed him money, so they take.
Yeah.
You seen that? Yeah, where the guy owed him money, beat the shit out of him in the bathroom.
That shit was hard punches too.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Those were elbow first. Yeah,
Yeah,
from a karate standpoint. Like, were you looking at analyzing that?
Nah, I was just like, it's street fight. Like he looked like he just hit hard as shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, oh, don't like that.
Stiff, son. Like those shots were stiff, and he was. I think like the guy he put his like hands up sometimes. Like he was deflecting some of them, but. The other ones, he was just getting fucking hit, bro.
I was like, damn, put your hands up.
Crazy. Damn, bro. Damn, son. All right, man. Do you wanna? We probably got time for like one more topic or some shit. So like, is there anything you wanna talk about or like anything off the top of your head, or do you want me to just ask you another question?
I think like on some real shit.
Yeah.
A lot of some like rappers are like doing rapping like to try and get into like even like into the underground.
Yeah. Like,
they focus on the numbers way too much. Feel me? And like they don't focus on the production with music. Okay. So I feel like, like when they get like mad love from people when they have to like tell them to comment, they're like, "Oh shit, my shit is popping, bro." But when they post something and go live, it's like 1 or 2 people.
2 people.
You know what I mean? I'm like, you're caught.
Spam the comments. No, and some people buy them.
Bro, you are not slick. I see that. Like,
and they'll have fake accounts. They'll buy comments sometimes. I've seen this. They'll buy fucking likes to do all that shit, man. You'll have the followers are like the most easy thing to tell. Like,
you just put like the Indian ones and you're just like, yo, I saw Abdul nigga, bro. Like, slick, like,
yeah, no fucking hell, like Mr. Singh over there, like he definitely doesn't fuck with your music. Like, come on, you think he's really he's not? You think he's listed to whatever the fuck your name is? Like, come on now, young whatever. Like, come on, it's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, no, because I think that I've gotten to a point where I think there's a difference between like artists and like just like rappers. I think artists like you are an artist. Like the guy before you, he's an artist. Like those are artists. But then I've even had like, I'm not gonna say any names, but I've had some people even on this podcast, especially my, I've had it where I've kind of realized that they're kind of just more rappers, and they're not like. They're in it for like the other means, they're trying to get into other ventures. It's not just in it for like the music, like, and they're not, you could, I think they're not like, I think experimentation is a big, like way that you can see if someone's an artist or just a rapper. If someone's like trying to do stuff that's outside the box, even if it falls flat, I think that's an artist or like an aspiring artist. Somebody who just does the same shit all the time, to me, is just a rapper. Yeah. And there's guys like this and like, okay, no offense, but like Black Youngsta, for example, like to me that's just a rapper. That's just a rapper. But like Tyler the Creator, that's an artist. Yeah. A$AP Rocky, like even though testing was very up and down, that's an artist. Like that guy is trying to do stuff that's different. Like he's taking his time with shit.
It's all about growth, yeah.
It is, and it's always about putting yourself in a doing something different every once in a while and changing it up, because you never, even though your fans might like one sound at one point, you don't know what other sounds they could also gravitate towards, So yeah, so that's what you're going for right now, just playing around, because as you were saying with those different sounds.
I'm like trying to focus more on like doing classical music because I love Frank Sinatra, bro.
Classical music you're gonna try to do, because you had a trumpet background in one of your songs on the EP, right? So that's something you want to get into.
Yeah, like
that's dope.
Yeah, I'm also doing Over the Rainbow, that song. I'm doing a remix of that, dude. I added electric guitar, so it's like,
whoa, yeah. Shit, did you played it, or did you have a producer put it in for you, or?
It was a sample on YouTube, and then we just flipped it, and then like made the tempo that way.
Damn, bro, dude, a Lil Banjo recording session must be like one of the most insane recording sessions out there.
It's like fire, like when you have a lot of people, but like if you want to get like really serious, like it's like me and like another guy, and like we smoke mad weed, but I used to be mad like unconfident, and I didn't have any confidence myself to like record in front of people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I would cringe, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Stepping up to the mic is tough, right? Is it? You have to like have a guy you trust. Like I guess your engineer is someone you just trust.
I think no, if it's just one person, you know what I mean? Like I get vibes like from some people. Like when I went to Soho, this guy Heavy Empty, bro, he knows mad heads. Like he knows like Convoke and like
shit. Okay.
He's like in LA right now, like doing an album with some guy, Young Scuff, I think.
Young Scuff. I don't think I know what that is.
Yeah.
But he's like in the sad boy scene pretty much, or like just in like a.
He's like
more than
he's
that.
a good like mix engineer like that. Like he has a couple beats and like dude, I did one song with like this guy and then after that song I finished, he's like yo, he like looked at my beats and then I looked at his beat and he put on one beat and I was like, oh weird, let me hop on it. And I went in there and freestyled it and then he was like, that shit is hard.
Yeah,
and then I was like, weird.
Bro, it's crazy. It's just crazy how much talent we got here in Long Island. It's just like we just got to put the fucking pieces together. Because we have every sound. We have every sound. And we have someone who's good at every single sound. Yeah. That's what I'm learning. You know? Like, you're very good at what you do. And then the guy I had before, he's very good at what he does. And then I got other artists that are very good at what they do. We have, like, the talents here, man. Because I think we have more versatility. Like, Atlanta, I think they're all kind of under one umbrella. But here, it's just all spread out. But that's good that you're doing. That's crazy. So you're doing classical music. You're doing and then you're gonna do a song with EDM, and then you're gonna do a song with Max a Demon, and then a song with fucking Ronnie J. Yeah. I mean, that's all four of those are just like drill to just trap metal to EDM to like what the fuck, man. Yeah, and it's that's great.
Yeah, it's called Full of Surprises, you know, for a reason. So
that's the title name. There you go, guys. Full of Surprises. How many songs are we looking? When the release date we're looking?
Is 16. On there, maybe like January, February, like shit. Somewhere like that.
Okay, I fuck with it, man.
Right.
So yeah, we probably have to wrap this shit up. You know, I'm trying to get into like a good time like area or whatever. So, anyways, so is there anything you want to shout out? Where can they find you?
Instagram, everywhere. You know, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
And you can find Lil Banjo, right? Or just Lil Banjo. God damn, nobody took that name.
Yeah, I know.
Good for you, man. Good for you. I can't even get my fucking name. God damn it. I want a person who has BENI, Benny, as their fucking username. I want it. Give it to me. All right? I'm going to become verified one day, and I'm going to take it. And that's when you know, like, you're halfway there.
Yeah.
You know? So anyways, thank you for coming out, man. Representing Island Park. Dude, Island Park, it's another town we can cross off the list, and we got the finest out of Island Park. I'm really excited for like the guests we have on in the next couple of days, or not next couple of days, next couple of episodes. Definitely stay tuned for that. I hate when people say stay tuned.
Don't do that.
No. Watch the videos. Just watch the videos. You know, enjoy them. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. Hope you enjoyed this one. This one was a very fun podcast. Like I like this one. Crazy, man. Story of my life. So shout out for Lil Banjo for being here. Shout out for me for doing the camera work today. And thank you guys all for the support. We're almost at 200 subs. Keep subbing up. And thank you guys. Appreciate it. Peace out.
Shawty done me for the other nigga, now she want me back. Hit her on my line like she all in a bag. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, babe, you could be sad. You the reason why I was out there running for a bag. Yeah, now you tell me what you really feel when you're all alone, rooted off a pill. Now you thinking that I'll take you back. Heart's racing so fast, wanna hit it from the back. Yeah, hey. Shawty done me for the other nigga, now she want me back. Hit her on my line like she all in a bag. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, babe, you could be sad. You the reason why I was out there running for a bag. Yeah, now you tell me what you really feel.